Hold your breath. Ball is spotted. The kick is away. And the kick is... It's gone! And the Eagles win!
This is that dream I talked about.
They win!
He's had this dream before.
61 yards!
So we've got a new franchise record. And it's held by a 5'9", 170-pound pipsqueak. Yeah. How awesome was that? Unbelievable. Jake Elliott, a fifth-round draft choice out of Memphis, cut by the Bengals because he couldn't beat out Randy Bullock in training camp. Struggled with the hooks. He couldn't make a kick. All of a sudden, he's the hero in Philadelphia. The all-time previous mark for longest field goal in Eagles franchise history set by Tony Franklin in 1979. Oh my. Oh my. Jake Elliott, the God. The Eagles can thank the Giants for poor execution near the end. Jake Elliott should have never even had a chance to attempt a 61-yard field goal. So you saw the first down completion to Evan Ingram, 7 yards. And then flags galore. 2nd and 3, we got an illegal procedure. 2nd and 8, Eric Flowers caught for holding. Vinny Curry completely obliterates him on an inside move. So we have 2nd and 18 now. You see there on the bottom, Eagles got 2 timeouts. Well, they didn't have to waste one here because Shane Vereen decides to go out of bounds with 28 ticks on the clock. 3rd and 15. Eagles stop Evan Ingram shy of the first down marker. Timeout called with 19 seconds to go. Brad Wing on the punt. It's a shank. Awful punt. Eagles gain possession at the 38-yard line following the 29-yard punt. 1st and 10. Here's Wentz scrambling around and throws the ball away. How that play took 6 seconds, I don't know. It seemed like it took a lot longer. 7 seconds on the clock. We got a deep out of the bunch formation. It's Jeffrey along the right sideline. Gets out of bounds. Great throw by Wentz to set up the man of the hour, Jake Elliott, from 61 yards out. After the game, he said that the wind was at his back. It was aiding him. And when the wind aids him, he says he can reach it from 70. Well, only 61 yards needed here. So Doug Peterson finally ran the ball. How about that? 33 design runs for the running backs. 171 yards. 5.18 yards per carry. They were equally adept running out of shotgun as they were from under center. 17 carries for 91 yards under center. 5.35 yards per carry. From shotgun, 16 totes for 80 yards. 5 yards per carry. When you break it up individually, 12 carries for 71 yards for Wendell Smallwood, 12 for 67 for LeGarrette Blount, rookie Corey Clement, 6 for 22. The offensive line was great. Something to keep an eye on in the coming weeks. Whenever LeGarrette Blount was in the game yesterday, Chance Warmack was in at left guard. Running along the interior of the offensive line is what LeGarrette Blount does best, and Chance Warmack pushes people back. But as you can see here, he doesn't have the athleticism to get on the second level, on the pulls, on the outside zones. So for guys like Wendell Smallwood and Corey Clement, Stefan Wisniewski is going to be the left guard. Now, he did start at left guard in the second half on this run here by LeGarrette Blount, but you can just see Wiz's movement skills. The kick out block there. Seal from Jason Kelce. Another great block by Wiz on the touchdown run by Corey Clement. The pull and the kick out. Great seal by Kelce on the pull. Jason Peters sets the edge. And that's a touchdown for the undrafted rookie. On this play, Jason Peters, combo block. Great seal by Wiz. And a nice run up the middle for Smallwood. And one last seal by Wisniewski. Dominated yesterday. So it was 14-0. And then all of a sudden, things started getting weird in the fourth quarter. Great catch and toe tap by Odell Beckham. in the back right corner of the end zone, cutting the deficit to 14-7. I could have done without the Whizzinator thing, but whatever. And then it's Zach Ertz fumbling on the next Eagles possession. So he had a drop in the end zone and a fumble. Great first two games, not so great in this one. Giants take advantage, they tie it up. It's Beckham on Jalen Mills again. Back left corner of the end zone this time. Outstanding. One-handed catch. Coverage by Mills, not bad, but when you can snag the ball in the air like Beckham can, unbelievable. And then it's Sterling Shepard putting the Giants ahead. Terrible angle by Chris Maragos. Injuries at the safety spot bite the Eagles in the backside. No Rodney McLeod, no Corey Graham, no Jalen Watkins. What about the resiliency by the Birds to answer back? This was a game that they would not have pulled out last year. I guarantee you. So you start the drive with a short 8-yard completion to Torrey Smith. You hit him again on the quick slant. And then you draw a pass interference penalty along the right sideline. And I showed you guys this play earlier. The 15-yard touchdown run by Corey Clement. Well executed. Perfectly blocked. And we're tied up again at 21-21. After Aldrick Rosas put the Giants back in front, 24-21 with this 41-yard field goal, the Eagles were able to easily move the ball right back down the field on the ground. So when you run the ball 33 times with your running backs, control the time of possession, Eagles 37 minutes and 32 seconds worth of possession, you wear down the defense by the time the fourth quarter rolls around. Look at these huge holes in the running game. And it's Jake Elliott from 46 yards out to tie it with less than a minute to play. According to Doug Peterson's press conference on Monday, he said that teams historically have a 33% success rate on 4th and 8. According to Pro Football Reference, however, that number says 18%. So I don't know why such a difference between Doug's number and Pro Football Reference, but I will say this. I hated the 4th and 8 call, but these 4th and 1s, when you're sneaking Wentz, I'll do that every time. And speaking of Wentz, time to nitpick a little bit here. You got to get better with the deep ball. Can't miss that. That's a wide open Alshon Jeffrey down the left sideline for a touchdown. That's not the first time that's happened this year. But how can you hate when you see stuff like this? Unbelievable scramble to move the sticks on 3rd and 8. This is special. I continue to be very, very impressed with 3rd-round rookie Rasul Douglas. Look at the coverage here. So last week, we saw the instincts and tackling ability. This week, we see the ball skills. Riding the hip of Brandon Marshall all the way down the left sideline. Plays the ball perfectly. Made that look easy. That was beautiful. Let's get into that goal line stand before the half. A combination of Ben McAdoo's stupidity and the greatness of the Eagles' defense. Sterling Shepard, no, he did not get in there. Just outside the end zone. 3rd and goal. Ben McAdoo calls a fade route. Sterling Shepard can't hang on. We have 4th and goal, and Orleans Darkwa is stuffed. All right, that wraps it up for this one. Like I said, impressive performance by the offensive line and the running game. Stick to the running game. This team will be very, very successful. Got to stick to it. Patience, Doug. Patience.